Your Excellency, we cannot forget the democracy and good governance. Your leadership provided an environment for freedom of association and speech that has enabled Ugandans to associate and belong to different political ideologies that resulted into us operating in a multi-party dispensation with now 5 successful cycles of elections conducted under multi-party system since NRM took over. Your leadership also expounded the political space of sharing political power through the system of decentralization of government. Your Excellency, you emancipated women. We have always celebrated you for giving us a chance as women to sit together with our male counterparts to be able to take decisions for this country. We cannot fail to thank you, Your Excellency. We acknowledge that in your leadership style, you have entrusted us to hold various senior positions in your government over the years. We thank you for the Vice President. We thank you for the Prime Minister. We thank you for the ministers, the women ministers. Thank you, Your Excellency. You have given us a chance, and we shall never let you down. We are deeply grateful to you for these achievements. However, I cannot enumerate all of them here. Many of the achievements have been captured in the magazine, Your Excellency, that we are yet to distribute. Your Excellency, the achievements that we are talking about and many others lay a great foundation of the pillars for development that you have always emphasized. You have talked about agriculture, you've talked about services, you've emphasized industry, you have talked about ICT, which can't thrive without democracy, without security, without good governance, and that is why we pray and request you to continue and to strengthen those pillars. Sebo, Your Excellency, twagala okukwebaza Mukama yakutuwanga kirabo yensonga lwaki era taata njagala okukutegeeza Mukama ono munene ate Mukama mulungi yakutuwanga ekirabo n'akuwa amagezi is the reason you have led us for all this time. We request that you permit this initiative, Your Excellency, to be organized in other regions of the country in order for people to appreciate achievements in their regions. I request you, Your Excellency, give us a chance to take this initiative throughout the country in the various regions. I want to assure you, Your Excellency, all the people you see here, nobody has been transported by the organizers. No one. This is a very historic event where we have all this gathering and yet they have not been transported by us. This is a clear testimony that the people of Uganda appreciate you, Your Excellency. And I want to add that many who have not been able to come are cursing us for not enabling them to come simply because they wanted to celebrate your legacy. Your Excellency is the reason I'm requesting that you give us a chance to take this activity to other regions of the country. Your Excellency, the reason why we have organized this, our people need to get information of our past in order to appreciate the present so that we can be able to plan for the future. You got this country from far, Your Excellency. And allow me to add that as your director in charge of mobilization, as I've moved throughout the country, Your Excellency, I have noted that probably there is a category of our people who need to understand our past, because it seems the young people don't have our history. They need to know our history in order to appreciate today. I want to tell you, Your Excellency, that we are going to do this if you give us permission. It is not just a function, Your Excellency, I must add, but we have had exhibitions today, Your Excellency. This has been a great function. We've exhibited, ministries have exhibited, and departments and agencies. And we have also held a health camp. People have donated blood, Your Excellency. All these activities have been done today. But the purpose of these exhibitions was basically to open our people's eyes to appreciate the opportunities available, especially to our young people in Uganda for job opportunities. People are angry, like I've said, with us, Your Excellency, because they have not been able to exhibit as they wanted. Many had come to exhibit, but we didn't give them a chance because the space was very small. So if we give them a chance to go to other parts of the country, Your Excellency, I think it will be very helpful. Your Excellency, where we shall request you to be part, we would like to request you to be part of all those organizations we shall do in the countryside. Your Excellency, this function is dedicated to the young people in the country. I therefore call upon all the young people to be involved in the government programs that you have been able to initiate. I appreciate and be able to appreciate the opportunities that you have put in place. Your Excellency, we have not transported people like I have said, and I think this is a great gesture that we really need to emulate. Your Excellency, allow me to thank the following people. This activity is not organized by Nansubuga Rosemary Seninde alone. Your Excellency, I have worked with a team. But what is so exciting, Your Excellency, I have worked with young people. I have brought the young people on board to work and organize this, and I'm overwhelmed, Your Excellency. I must assure you this. I am overwhelmed. I didn't probably expect this. Your Excellency, I must tell you that telling people that we are going to celebrate the legacy of President Museveni, I think we underestimated the magnitude of the excitement it was going to create. So I want to thank the young people that I have worked with. And allow me to introduce them to you, sir, because it will be very unfair for me not to introduce my team. I have worked with a team which has been chaired by one Shakul Walusimbi. I want him to stand there so you can see him. He has been the chairman of the organizing committee. I have also worked, we had a structure. We had a small SEC, a small central committee, which was chaired by Shakul. It had Honorable Mr. Eyenga Samuel, who is also the Prime Minister of the Kumam. I would like to introduce Mr. Kazibwe Jamil, who has also been working with us. I want to introduce Mr. Iga Barnabas, who has also been part of this committee. I want to introduce Mr. Kagwa William, who is my personal assistant and has been very helpful. But allow me also to, before I introduce the other committees, to introduce and thank the mobilizer, the director mobilization in State House. We have worked closely, Mr. Rakandare. We have worked closely with him. We have worked closely with Emma Kutesa and many others. We have worked with them. Your Excellency, allow me to also introduce my committees. We had a protocol committee which was chaired by Mr. Chimuli Hood as the chairperson. He had a team. May his team come forward. Protocol team. That is the protocol team that we have been working with. Your Excellency, I had a mobilization committee. This mobilization committee, the mobilization committee was led by Kaitesi Faith. You can see all these are young people, Your Excellency. They have gone in the countryside to mobilize. And surprisingly, Your Excellency, this has been a volunteer-led mobilization. This function has been organized and led by volunteers. These young people have volunteered. I have not given them money to go in the countryside to mobilize because I didn't have it. They have mobilized. But as if that's not enough, people have given us money. They have given us food. They have given us cows. I'm going to read their names. Your Excellency, The mobilization had a team, and every region had a representative. We had a representative for the Central, Cephas Okumu. We had a representative for another one called Kanyike Alan. We had Banale Kachi Moses. We had Dorothy Asimwe. We had Muhanje Zephlin for the West. We had Akansasira Victor. We had Alfred Okello from the North, Andrew Ayesiga from the East, from the West, and then Amita Stanley from the East. Your Excellency, we had another committee, and that was the Welfare Committee. Your Excellency, your people have eaten. They have drunk. For those who have not eaten, we must apologize. I think we have been overwhelmed by the numbers. But at least we served people. As they were entering, everybody was going with a pack of food and a bottle of water, afadhali. So we want to thank God for this good arrangement. So this committee was chaired by Jagenda Kasim, a young man. He's in the kitchen, still preparing, because our VVIPs must also eat. We had an exhibition committee, which was chaired by Maureen Mlangira and Rita Namuenge. We had another committee, which was actually helping us in ensuring that whatever we have to transport is done, and that is Sankara Adam, Mugaji Yosia, Namada Agatha. We had an entertainment committee. Your Excellency, I kindly beg you that even after your speech, you give us a chance to stay on for a few minutes, because this day is your day. We have musicians who are going to sing for you. They are here, and we want to thank Mama Nabanja, the Prime Minister, because she sponsored them. Your Excellency, we had a gifts committee, which is chaired by Mayambala Lawrence. Your Excellency, people have brought gifts for you to thank you for the work you have done. And we are going to give you those gifts, Your Excellency. We had a security committee led by Byamgisha Emma. And there is another charismat also been part of him. Charismat and another Byamgisha Emma. We had a media committee. Your Excellency, it wasn't easy, but our media committee did a good job. Kato Joseph Serusiba was our committee member. Okay. Excellency, those are the members. But allow me, in a special way, to thank His Excellency Mohammed Leban, the Lebanese consulate. He gave us a special meal, which is going to be shared by the members you are seated with. We want to thank him so much indeed. We want to thank the following people, Your Excellency, but allow me to thank Madame Bareche Jen and Madame Katana, who have been helpful, who have mobilized our young people in the skilling program, who have worked with us. We want to thank them so much. Your Excellency, people have given us support.